The girl arrived at the old Ashdown Hotel, a flickering sign barely visible in the heavy rain. Her car had broken down, and this quiet, forgotten place was the only shelter for miles. Inside, the lobby was silent and dusty. A tired woman at the front desk handed her a heavy brass key for room 312, her smile not quite reaching her eyes. Her room, 312, felt strange and preserved. The air smelled of old paper and dust, and on the nightstand, an old black rotary phone sat like a relic from another time. Exhausted, she tossed her bag and fell into bed, hoping for a peaceful night's sleep. The silence in the room was deep, almost too deep. Suddenly, a loud, jarring ring ripped through the quiet. The old phone on the nightstand vibrated violently. It was 3 a.m. Her heart hammered. Who could be calling at such an hour? The ringing was persistent, demanding, and sounded profoundly wrong. She pulled the covers over her head, feeling like a little kid. She just wanted the unsettling noise to stop. After 10 long rings, it finally did. The silence that followed was even colder and more terrifying than the ringing. She didn't sleep again that night, convinced it was just faulty wiring. The next day, and the next, the storm raged outside. Every hour on the hour, the phone would ring. She started listening, hearing more than just a call. The calls started to sound like warnings, like old voices carried on the wires from a long, long time ago. They seemed to be trying to keep something out. Or maybe they were trying to keep her Faye in. The thought sent a chill down her spine as she looked at the heavy, locked door. The storm hadn't stopped in 3 days. The calls kept coming, each one adding to the unsettling feeling that she was not alone, and that this hotel held a secret. She realized then that the only way to escape was to be brave. She had to understand the whispers and face the unknown. For true safety comes from understanding, not avoidance. The next morning, a feeling of unease lingered, but I tried to shake it off. I told myself it was just the storm and this old hotel playing tricks on my mind. I decided to get some fresh air to clear my head, but when I tried to open the door, it wouldn't budge. The old lock felt stuck. I jiggled the handle, then pushed my shoulder against the heavy wood, but nothing happened. It felt like it was locked, not from my side, but from the outside. A cold knot of panic began to tighten in my chest. I scrambled to find my cell phone, hoping for a signal to call for help. My bag lay open on the chair, its contents looking shifted, as if someone had rummaged through it while I was asleep. That's when I saw it. A heavy, old Gideon's Bible lying open on the floor beside the chair, where it certainly hadn't been before. On the back page A frantic, spidery script caught my eye. It was a message scrawled in urgent ink. Do not answer the front desk. It's not them. It wants a new room. It wants your room. My blood ran cold. As if on cue, the phone on the nightstand started to ring again. That same guttural, metallic ring from last night. This time, I didn't hesitate out of fear, but out of a horrifying curiosity. My trembling hand slowly reached for the receiver. I lifted the heavy receiver to my ear, my hand shaking. But I didn't say a word. I just listened, holding my breath. At first, there was only static. Then, under the crackle, faint whispers began to surface. A woman crying softly. A man muttering, "Let me out." And then, clear as day, the wail of an infant. I slammed the phone down so hard the plastic cradle cracked. The room was silent again, but now I could hear them, the echoes of those trapped voices seeping from the walls. Never ignore a warning, especially when it's written in fear.